Trying not to take things personally. Hello everybody, it's Tom here. Today we're going to talk about how we all really must try to learn to not take things so personally. It's a sad fact of life that I think people today are so easily offended. And as another YouTuber that I'm very famously follow, and she knows who she is, has said, some people look to be offended. And I think there's a lot of truth in that. I think some people, they're not happy unless they've got something to moan about. They're not happy unless they're going to, be in this state of angst. And that's not how I want to live my life. 100% no. The fact of the matter is, there are over 8 billion people in this planet. That's a lot of people. A lot of people. A lot of perspectives, a lot like people who've had good lives, bad lives, very difficult lives, loads of different walks of life too. Not everybody's going to like you. Not everybody's going to agree with you. Not everybody is going to be sugarcoating a situation. The older I get, the more I don't care for the soft and the fluffy. I don't care if you tell me bluntly as anything the truth, because at least I'm getting the truth. Okay, it's nice to break it down sometimes and give somebody in a nicer way. Of course it is. Who doesn't want the softness? But sometimes the only way to deliver a message is to be as blunt as a spoon. But equally, you shouldn't react in a way when somebody is disagreeing or not getting on with you or saying something that you may take to heart. Before you react, stop and think, try and see it from their point of view, and try your damnedest to not take it personally. I don't mind telling you, the other day, one of the managers at my workplace had a moan about something. I'd made a mistake a couple of times running. And he took me into the office, and his exact words was, "Don't take it personally." And I didn't. For the first time in my life, probably ever, there wasn't an slightest bit of personal angst towards what he was saying or what the person that was saying it to me. Because in my head, I'm at work. It's professional. It's about the work. It's not about me. Outside of work, while he's not my friend, if you wanted to go for a drink, we'd go for a drink. We'd have a laugh and a joke. It's not an issue. That's what I'm like. But in work, he's my line manager. He has a job to do. He has to ensure a certain standard of work. And if there's an issue with that, he has to address it. So when I'm not quite aligned with what I should be, it's fine. I don't take it personally, because I've got a job to do. Okay, I've got a job to do. And the fact of the matter is, with myself, in a way I take it as a compliment, because obviously the standards that I'm keeping are quite high. So when they're slightly off, while it seems a bit nitpicky, it's actually his way of saying, and the company's way of saying, "Come on, Tom, you're better than this." Because 99% of the time we can rely on you, and you do a really good job, but you just slipped a little bit for a few days. It's human nature. None of us are infallible. But always try and read the situation from the other person's point of view. Do not be offended. It's life. People are going to come and go. People aren't going to like you. People are going to say and do things that are disgusting. And you got to put up with that or not put up with it. And it's your choice to choose otherwise. If you don't want to put up with it, you don't have to. And you're well within your rights to not, if you're not happy with it. But at the end of the day, be kind. There are a lot of people out there, sadly, who are struggling with inner wounds And like a wounded animal, like a bear that's hurt or a wolf or something, they're attacking other people. They're literally swiping at everyone and anything. Because at the end of the day, they feel they've got to. You know? They feel they've got to. Some people aren't happy that you're happy. They not support you. They're fed up in themselves, so they lash out. It's kind of a very immature reaction, really, if you think about it. As I've said before, even at my lowest, I never wanted anyone to feel the way I had. At all. If anything, getting through the hardest parts of my depression was to hopefully see the hope for myself, and then maybe for some others, to show them that actually there is a light at the end of the tunnel. Even though some days I'm in it again and it isn't great, but I can now get through the day easier than perhaps I did back then. You know? Everybody's always coming from their own perspective, their own experience. They will not always have the decency to be kind to you. These are the people that need the most love, because they've obviously got an issue. And that issue is that whatever's hurt them, they can't help but want to spread it to others. It takes a lot of strength to not do that. A lot of decency as well. So do not be offended. Or be less offended, should I say. Don't be totally not offended. It's very hard to not be offended sometimes. But be less offended and more understanding when somebody's giving you a hard time. Try and see it from their point of view. Try and get to the basis of what they're saying, because a lot of the time it ain't about you, it's about them, or it's about something not related to you, but it comes across as though it is. And that's where the difficulty lies, okay? Guys, third and final video of the week. I want to say thank you all ever so much for listening. I really appreciate your time and energy spent here on my channel. Thank you kindly. Third and final video. Put down in the comment section below. How do you feel about it when somebody is coming at you? Are you easily offended? Do you feel like it's a personal attack straight away? Do you instantly think when somebody has a criticism, they're getting it, they don't like me? Or is it more actually, what they're trying to get at here? Because that really should be the response. How are they going around it? How are they communicating about what it is that they don't like? And is it about you personally, or is it actually about something else? Well, perhaps they don't articulate it in a way that's clear, and you've got to sort of pick through the bones. That could be the case. Probably is most of the time. Remember to hit that subscribe button down below. Leave me a thumbs up and a like, and let's hear that bell sign go ding dong so you know my next content's out. I will be back with another 3 videos next week. Until then, I want to say thank you all ever so much for listening. Really appreciate your time and energy spent here on my channel. Back in another few days with another 3 videos. Until then, take care of yourselves. Bye for now as always.